Hello, everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean, and please welcome my very special co-host for today, Scott-Scorpio Sun Tarot. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Gene. Hi,
It's so
everybody.
nice. It's so nice to be together again, and it's so nice to see you. And it's really great to have you back. I know that you were involved in the flooding and the power outages, and in that area there. And I'm telling you, we were all praying, and everybody was saying, "Did you hear from them? Did you hear from them?" So I'm really grateful that everything is turned out as well as it did for you. And we know that the area where you are is still devastated. I don't know, are the
Right.
shops or is there anything open around you?
Yeah, the town is back to working and has power and everything up. It's just that the roads are in really bad shape there, especially around the river. There's a river about 5 minutes from my town, and the main road between here and the next city up, the road just actually stopped and it just got washed away. There are segments of road and I've seen pictures, just segments of road that are just gone. There's none. There's just absolutely not a road there anymore. It's ground and grass and debris and trees everywhere. So yeah, it's we got hit by Hugo a little bit, back when that was a long time ago, but this did a lot more damage. So I don't
Yeah.
think we were prepared. We weren't prepared that it would be coming through here because it's a little bitty town. Why is it going to come through here? But it did.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to be, a big town on the map in order for the storm to come through. But
Right.
it is it is it was just devastating, and we're just really grateful that everybody has come through this far and overcame and persevered and are now stronger because of it. I know there's a lot of people that don't even have houses left, and I see things on
Yeah.
Facebook, and somebody said, "Does anybody have a hospital bed?" My girlfriend's husband is a paraplegic, and their whole house was flooded, and all their belongings washed away, and he has nowhere to sleep. So I thought, oh my gosh, like people
Yeah.
need everything. um yeah, and so other people are trying to help other people, and really you probably get a lot more help if you have word of mouth, and people helping people rather than waiting for, I'm sure the officials or the official rescue and aid coming in will be there, but it's just not as fast as when somebody who knows somebody who has something that they're not using.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, we're glad to have you back, and it's so nice to be here. And I want to say hello to Miss Jackie Jacaranda. Hi, Jackie. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. And Morella is here. Hi, Morella. Nice to
Uh,
see you too. Candy B. Oops, I'm popping, and you guys are moving. Candy B is here. Power Women Radio is here. Garnett is here, and he's telling me about that. I don't tell me her name again. I can't remember that woman's name. That is just an amazing trans medium. She's an amazing psychic. And Suzanne Fortier is here. Bora Bora is here. So nice to see you. Look, happy birthday to everyone who has birthdays in October. How sweet is that? Thank you
yes.
for putting
Definitely.
all of
Thank
our
you.
channel information in there. And Nana D is here. Nice to see you, Nana
Hey
D.
there.
And everyone who is joining us. Thank you. So, Scott and I are going to be entertaining questions and getting messages for you. And we just don't do political, medical, legal, that kind of stuff. Anybody that you would have to hire a professional for, that it's, we just try and stay away from that type of um, deal. And, um, but we are interested in, general readings, personal readings, spirit guide readings, that kind of thing. And Scott is going to entertain us with his tarot today. I'm looking forward to that. We just ask that you put your questions in caps and emojis. And just as a reminder, the questions are chosen at random. So, Scott, you were on earlier today, weren't you?
Yeah, I did some spooky decks that I had. Thought I would start October off a little bit early. So
That's
yeah,
so much fun. That's so much fun. I'll have to go back and watch that. I had a reading in between. And
yeah,
I
you've
was
been busy today.
yes, yes, it was a busy day, but I'm not on tomorrow. I'm going to be at the psychic fair in my area in University of Maryland, and it's one
Oh,
of the
okay.
biggest psychic fairs in all year long, and we're really expecting a big turnout here. So really looking forward to that. And so I won't be
Fun.
on tomorrow, and I have some packing to do right after this. And next week, I'm also at a psychic fair. It's a little bit of a smaller one, and it's up in Frederick, Maryland. If anybody is in the area or knows where Frederick, Maryland is, it's about an hour away from me, Frederick, Maryland. But the University of Maryland is about 15 minutes from my house, so that's really convenient.
Okay.
I'm
Right.
excited about that. Hmm.
That'll be fun. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
tomorrow is the psychic fair.
Yes, it's tomorrow. Hmm.
Fun.
All right. Um, so let's get started. Let's see who we have first. And it's Para Women Radio. Nice to see you. She says, I lost my best friend, a little soul dog, a week ago, and I miss her more than words and want to know how she is. Do you know
Mm.
what a soul dog? I mean, obviously it's a soul, a connection to your soul. What type of dog is she? And can you tell me her name? What do you call her? And I'm so very sorry for your loss. It is one of the most devastating things to go through, the loss of a pet. I'm letting you know. It
Mm-hmm.
is it is it is extremely profound. It's a Chihuahua, and her name is Maybelline. Aw, of course her name is Maybelline. Aw,
So did she pass on or did you just
yes.
lose her?
Oh, I think she passed away. Yeah, but let me and Para Women, if you would mind just confirming that. But that is the past. Yeah,
Pass, yeah.
that is the most devastating. Just hurtful and deep sense of loss. I mean, I know obviously our family members and our loved ones, but you know, you know that you're going to miss your pet. You know that you're going to grieve, but you just there is a process. And I think that they're here to teach us that process, that grieving process, that unconditional love, and then the loss of that unconditional love. And it enables us to have a perspective around that love. Um, but what I want to maybe remind everybody is that um, your Maybelline, you and Maybelline, your relationship was like this, and your connection with her soul, that soul connection that you felt was true and real. Now, Maybelline is in the other realm, and your connection is still there. It's just she's coming from a different area or a different direction, and it's not in this physical world. But you do and will always have connection. You will not lose the connection. You will not lose that unconditional love, and you will have memories. I know you have lots of pictures. You will have memories that will help you to get along. And I think the more that you do remember the certain situations that she may have gotten herself in, or remember when we dressed her up in her Christmas outfit or whatever it was, she wants you to remember her fondly and try
Mm.
not to focus on the passing itself, but the life that she lived. Celebrate her life and the love that you shared. Celebrate the love, and try and focus on these things. I do know that our pets are always around us, and Let me just see what she has to say. Maybelline, I feel her coming in. She wants to say thank you. Thank you for making the difficult decisions that you had to make. Thank you for hanging on, and I feel like you extended her life in some way. Try to. She said she wasn't scared. She was um, she was comforted. She told me that you comforted her. Were you with her? I don't want to get too graphic or detailed here. I'm an ex social worker and rescued her from one of my families, but she rescued me, to truth be told. Absolutely. For sure. Aw. She said you two needed each other, unconditional love wise. Is she saying that she's going to be an angel on the other side, helping to work with you? She said, yes, I held her while it was happening and I showered her with my kisses. She's saying that she wants to thank you for that, that she felt very safe and comforted by your presence. And she did she did say that she crossed the Rainbow Bridge pretty quickly and that she has family over there. Does she have like a I don't there is family over there that was waiting for her, that was showing her the way. But you do have an angel on the other side. And I feel like when if you have something that tugs at your heart or you need some consoling, you can just ask for Maybelline to come in and share her unconditional love with you at any time, because love transcends time and space. How about you, Scott? What did you get? I'm going to get my
Well, I got the Ten of Cups for your pair of women. This is a happy community, and I think she wants you to, like Jean said, to remember the good times, and that to be thankful and have gratitude for the times that you had together, that you were a family, and she's saying she was part of your family, and that will never change. So just that the goodness that you showed her is definitely, she's looking at it, and she says this is like the choices card. And what I got from this is sometimes there's like a dog in there, depending on what deck you have. But she's saying she would choose you every time. So if she had a chance to come back, she would choose you, and that's how special your relationship was. Then I got the Page of Wands. It didn't say a lot to you except for that she was kind of a free spirit, maybe, and she loved to do things, and just spontaneous things with you, and it was just a great kind of partner for you. And then I pulled the Wheel of Fortune as the clarifier, and this is just saying that is a positive change what happened to her. So when she passed, it was all positive, and it was a positive change. She was met by many others over the Rainbow Bridge. And look at this, what I pulled for you. And I didn't even have this deck out. And Jean said, are you going to use your rainbow decks? And I was like, well, I'm not sure where they're at. And I was like, well, I know where this one is. And look how beautiful this is with the lady with her pet. And that's what I'm seeing, the gentleness, tenderness, kindness, that you have shown her over the years. She will remember that, and she's just saying thank you, like Jean said, thank you. And your love is a love that you can have a twin flame as a pet. I believe that. And I had a soul cat. You have a soul dog. I had a soul cat. So I understand right away what that meant. And it's heartbreaking when you lose them, but just know that she's on the other side, and is being taken care of, and it's a positive change that she went through, and you helped her to get there. So that's what I got.
That is so beautiful. Thank you, Para Woman Radio. I
Yes.
appreciate your question, and thanks for sharing Maybelline with all of us. And that's such a cute name. I love it. So I didn't say who is next, and I'm going to go with Warrior Girl. After Warrior Girl is Denise Lynn, 67, and I think that you guys are here. But in a few minutes, I'm going to ask you guys just to remind me that you're here. So, Warrior Girl would love a message from Spirit for October. And then after Warrior Girl is Denise Lynn. Mm. So, Warrior Girl, I feel like you're having some dreams and some visions and some downloads. I feel like you are. You might be writing this down and talk, maybe telling a story. I don't know if you're trying to write like a fiction story, but it's actually things that have you've seen in your mind's eye. And they're saying just keep on going, keep on going. It doesn't matter if it's not linear. They said that we can work that out later. Just keep on writing this down and your memories and your feelings and your encounters. And they're also telling me your dreams. And I feel like your dreams, you are traveling in at night. Your consciousness does travel at night. They just want you to maintain perspective and a balanced awareness that these things are occurring on a different realm and frequency that you may be tapping into and or going to in your dreams, and to stay grounded and be outside, and just work on that balance. How about you, Scott? What did you get?
The first card I got is the Knight of Wands, and this is just to say that someone of passion could be coming in for you, and this could be friendship, this could be romance. I'm not sure which, but it looks like there is someone coming in that is going to be significant in your life. So in October, so that's what I see from this card. And then you also got the Strength card, which I love. Again, gentleness, tenderness, kindness, patience. Having all those things will just bring you closer to getting karma, and having that karma come back to you in a good way. So just keep doing those things that you do, and you are such a kind person, I know from my chats. And this is just saying you're on the right track, I think. Got fast messages coming in, so just watch for synchronicities. And then you got the King of Cups, so lots of love, coming in, well, passion and then love coming in as well. And this is just doing an emotion check and making sure your emotions are balanced. So that would be a good thing to do during October. But I really think you're going to have a good month. And of course, there's always one card or two that comes in and it's like a little speed bump, and that's normal because that's life. Life is going to throw you speed bumps, so you're going to get a speed bump card. And this is just looking at the glass, or looking at the milk that's been spilled, but try to look at the optimistic side, which is you still have two cups up so that you can use. So that's what I got for you, Warrior Girl. I just want to send you lots of love and light, and I know you are a um, just a lovely spiritual beings. So just want to share that with you and tell you I hope you have the best. Yeah, best to you.
Oh, that's sweet, Scott. That's really sweet. I love that coming from his heart. Um, yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, Warrior Girl. Keep us posted. Lovely. So Denise Lynn is next. After Denise is Candy B. Candy, just say hi if you don't mind. And thank you, everybody, for being here. So nice to see you all. She says, I'm ready for something new. What saith the vibes and cards, please? All right, Denise. You're welcome, Warrior Girl.
You're welcome.
So I feel like you're if you're looking to learn something new, they want you to work on a new healing technique for yourself so that you can learn it, perfect it, teach it, and share it with other people. It's really important. Like, I mean, I don't want to bring that up again, but like when the flood happened, and if there was people, there was. It's really important to have these healing techniques on the ready, practiced and well uh, learned and practiced, and the ability to have the intention of the healing going to groups of people or an entire area. And I do know somebody was saying that they were, I don't know if it was Priscilla from the Crone Zone, but somebody was saying that they could feel all the love and all the prayers that people were sending them when they weren't feeling well. And it made a difference. And know that it does make a difference. And now when the energies are the frequency is at a higher vibration, this is more palpable and more likely to be received uh, for the intended recipient. So, but I'm definitely feeling that you may want to look into something as simple as breath work, something as simple as chakra balancing, something as simple as energy healing or medical mediumship or just I do feel it has something to do with energy. I feel it has something to do with your hands and your body and healing. Um, but I would research it, and it could be something like from a book. It doesn't require a lot of things like sound healing. You may have to get a lot of bowls or something, but this is something that you can either tone or you could breathe or that you could have this intention with your hands. But they want you to look into different types of modalities and see if there's something there that catches your attention for you to begin to explore. How about you, Scott?
Right. So, and that was really nice, Gene. So I got the Two of Pentacles for you. And so this is just saying that to keep balanced and to keep being flexible. And I think you have a new opportunity coming for you, for sure. Well, by the look of the cards, and then you got the Queen of Cups, and this is just saying, just be your beautiful self and keep, spreading the love that you have for others. And Jackie told me earlier it was National Be Nice to Each Other Day. I wish it was every day. It should be every day. But you got here's your new opportunity coming in. You got the Fool, so this is definitely your opportunity to do something different. And I love that there's this smiling star up here, smiling down and saying, "Hey, I'm on your side. You got this. Go for something new." So I agree. It's something with your hands, and working with your hands, working with others possibly as well. And so Three of Pentacles is all about that, working with others and to build something bigger than yourself. Okay. And then you did get the Seven of Cups as well. So just making the right choice as you have these opportunities. I think you're going to have more than one opportunity for something new that's going to come in. And it's just for you to pick the one that your gut says is right for you and the right one for your intuition. So that's what I got for you, Denise. I hope that helps.
Wonderful.
You know.
Thank you very much. And Denise says, I think that is where the something new comes in. And she says, interesting. Several readers have said energy with my hands and healing. And I'm really ready. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. That's right.
Right.
That's right. Very nice.
Like that.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Denise. And thank you, moderators. You guys are an amazing asset for sure. Thank you very much. So, did Candy B say hi? Let me see.
I haven't seen her.
I did
That could be
call
wrong.
her, and I didn't see her say hi. Candy B, are you here? I don't think so.
Yes.
Oh, she is? Good.
Yes.
All right. After Candy B is Suzanne Fortier. And thank you very much. Just let me know you guys are still here. Oh, okay. All right. So Candy B says, what am I not seeing coming my way? Oh. So Candy, I feel as though it's behooves us to become comfortable with the unknown. And this requires belief, trust, faith, um, confidence. And the unknown is something that we once had a lot more of, but now that we have a lot of devices, we know things ahead of time very often. But what they want you to do is to set your intentions and then let it go. So if you were to want to have a smooth, clear October, you you say to yourself every morning when you wake up in the mirror and you say to yourself, I am so grateful for my smooth and clear October. I'm so grateful for the smooth and clear rest of this year. I'm so grateful for all of the blessings that are coming my way. It's really important, especially with the manifestation energies that are out there, that we really focus on gratitude, the positive, what can go right. It's really and you could see something wonderful not coming your way, but it's the it's and maybe it's just the way you chose to phrase not seeing coming my way, but there's everything. We can't see anything. uh we can set our intentions, manifest, uh protect and build our energies, and work on meditating and seeing ourselves, um you know have a our desired um outcome, and then let it go. We really cannot control. We just don't have that ability to control, but we do have the ability to request and to set the energy. but there is no guarantees. We have to have faith. We have to have trust. And this faith and this trust is at the higher vibrations. It's not in the fear or the unknown or the worry vibration. Oh, Scott, you should have told me. It's at the higher vibration. It's at the expect the best and plan for the worst and expect the best. It's always good to have safeguards in place, supplies in place, batteries and candles in place, that kind of thing. But it has to do with what our outlook is, and it has to do with the energy around what our outlook is. So if your intention is to have a smooth and wonderful rest of the year, and that you uh, sort of these mantras of each morning, that you're going to have a smooth and wonderful rest of the year, it really does draw that energy towards you. It truly does. And in the same respect, if you worry about what could happen outside your door every day, then the likelihood of something happening outside of your door is drawn to that energy. It has a lot to do with energy, has a lot to do with our own personal energy. It does make a difference in our lives. So I think that's important to share with you today. How about you, Scott?
I love that. And I agree, that you're going to be finding something new and going to someplace better. And it doesn't matter how good the place it is for you right now, Candy, because the place that you're at right now can always be better, right? So this is going to a better place. So just know that you're always evolving, you're always changing, and you can always be growing. And then Gene was talking about manifesting. Here you go. It's the manifesting page. That's what he's looking at. This pinnacle to see, what he can make it become. And so I agree with everything Gene said, especially, about being grateful and just, wanting to make sure that you have the best intentions going forward and that you're happy with where you're at. And then, because that's what draws goodness to us and good karma to us. So, you'll just get more of the same when you manifest it. And then I've got the Eight of Swords, so there might be a little bit of depression, worry, that has set in before. If this does set in a little bit, that's okay. Like I said, it's just life, and it throws us speed bumps and roller coasters sometimes. But this is an illusion. Fear is false evidence appearing real. And this is not the way it really is. You're not trapped. And so don't see this coming your way. Instead, look at the positive and look at the fact that you are free and you have that you can have peace in your life. And then you got the High Priestess, and she's all about intuition and good things. So great divine feminine power. So I think standing in your power is something that's coming your way. And then you got the Seven of Wands, and this to me is just the kick butt card. It's like I can do anything. So I call it something else on my channel, but I didn't have permission from Gene, so it's gonna be the kick butt card. And so it's important to have your boundaries up, but it's important to know that you can handle anything that comes your way. And so just, rest assured that even though we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, that it can be something positive if you believe it and if you manifest it. Okay, so that's what I got.
The choice really is ours.
Yeah.
How we choose to view things and what we choose to radiate, what energy, what vibration we choose to radiate in. And I know sometimes it's just old habits, Candy, and I don't mean to single you out because I think a lot of us, it's hard to change that mindset when we're so used to that. And it will happen, and it will just one step at a time. But thank you for your question. I appreciate it very much. Okay, so next is Suzanne, and after Suzanne, I have Morella, and after Morella is Nana D. All right, we're rolling right along now, folks. We're rolling right along. Can you feel the train moving? That's funny. Suzanne says, "Can I have a message from my guides, please?" Sure. So I feel your guides are asking you to take your time, take one step at a time, Suzanne. I feel like you want to conquer the world and leap tall buildings. I feel this really strong desire to move forward. And believe me, we have been in a holding pattern. And I don't know if you've ever had your astrology chart done, but you may want to consider finding. I know that Val from Illumination Portal is amazing, and there's several other astrologers in the community, but this is, I feel like that you may have had this waiting or this stalled feeling during a certain portion of this year. But I do know that since Pluto has begun and turned direct, it is very slow moving, but it is moving towards the sign of Aquarius. And we are moving into the age of Aquarius. And I feel like this is going to be sort of like your heyday, where you're going to be able to leap the tall buildings and to conquer the goals that you have set for yourself. But this is really, and I feel like there's been like a waiting period or a holding period for you. And now Pluto is moving back, but he's really moving back very, very slowly because he's the furthest planet. And it's very slow moving into the Aquarius. I think he's fully or touching in Aquarius around the 17th of November. So you still have a good month and a half to go. But the good news is he's moving forward, and he's moving out of Capricorn and into this Aquarius. And I feel this Aquarius really does radiate and sort of um, it jives with your energy. It energizes you, and it also inspires you. And you can listen to the song "The Age of Aquarius" and or no, "Dawning on the Age of Aquarius." Yeah, and that's a very inspirational song. And read a little bit about what the new age of Aquarius it means for all of us. She's Aquarian. No way. Oh my gosh. And she said, "I've had my chart done, just don't know how to comprehend it." You can, I think, yeah, I would, it's time to get it done again and have somebody maybe try Val from Illumination Portal. She's really good at explaining things. Um, yeah. And it does change every, 6 months or so. They recommend that that we all get an update on it. But yeah, so that is phenomenal. Where did I just saw that. Sorry. She's an Aquarian. That is amazing. I really felt, oh, Hogarth. Wow. Yeah. You got a good reading there, Suzanne. Um, he's phenomenal too. And I would, re-listen to it because I think he does give you a whole year in advance. Um, but that's amazing that I felt this Aquarius and the Pluto. Watch the Pluto, and I just really feel that it's going to be like you know, it's going to have you're going to have the wind at your back when this moves in for you. Ah. So how about you, Scott?
All right. So, Suzanne, for you, I got the King of Cups. So that this is again emotional balance and um, equanimity. So the making sure that you are completely just in sync with your emotions. And you can see the waves are crashing all around, the fish are jumping. He's not moved by this at all, right? So these are the emotions, as the water is a reflection of emotion, and he's just chilling there. So this can be you if you just ask for it, ask for that emotional balance, that it doesn't, when something happens, it doesn't, knock you for a loop. Instead, you're able to stand strong. And then you got the King of Swords, and this king is mental. This is more intuition and going by your feelings, and this is more mental and having intellect and just following your soul and your heart, but also your mind too, because I think that it's important to follow all of them. Don't want to follow the monkey mind, but there is the mind that it tells us what is right and wrong. So just following that. And then you've got the Four of Swords. So you might want to slow down a little bit and take a rest. This is the rest card. And just relax and try not to, um, do too much on a day. Just pick a day where you can rest and do something for you. And then you have the Justice card. This is making sure everything is balanced externally. So home, work, relationships, friendships, all that is evened out, right? So that because it becomes yucky, you can see when there's an imbalance going on. There's just pieces falling everywhere. So just make sure that you're balanced. And then you got more love coming in, the Queen of Cups. And she is there just to tell you, that you are loved by spirit, and love is what will make you grow the most, and it will help you in your everyday life. So that's what I got for you, Suzanne. I hope that resonates.
So beautiful, Scott. I love those cards. And so, do you mind me asking you a technical question? When
Sure.
there are kings and queens, are they called
Mm-hmm.
court cards, or is all of them called court cards?
King, Queen, Knight, and Page. Those
Okay.
four are the court
Okay.
cards.
And that means, like, so I hear people say, "Oh, it's all a major arcana," or "Oh, they're all court cards," or "Oh, But and then
Right.
what are the lowercase or the 1 through 9 cards called?
The minor arcana.
Okay, okay,
Minor.
okay,
And then the zero, the full through the world, 0 through 21 is the major arcana. So,
okay. I
yeah.
just wanted to make sure I had the right terminology, so I don't. I wanted to call it a court card because she had so many court cards, but I didn't want to,
Mm-hmm.
be mistaken.
No, you're
But
right. You are
that was
right.
phenomenal, and she also had, the second queen, and I don't recall, I think it was the Queen of Swords, she had that owl up in the tree looking down, and you always pick out these, little obscure little details in your cards, and the very last
Right.
one, on the Queen of Cups, I think it was, the chair had little mermaids on it, so,
Yeah.
these things are really important. Go back, oh, here, yeah, let me just Yep. Let me see those mermaids up there. Oh, oh, they're so cute. And I don't know if it's on every card or if it's just this deck. Um, but I
I don't think it's on the original Rider Waite. I think there is. I don't think it's mermaids. I think it's angels or
oh,
cherubs. Could
okay.
be wrong about that though. I could be wrong.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's hard to know, but it's so beautiful. And I love, I mean, and all of these things are so important. Like if you guys are watching, take a screenshot when we're holding up the card and go back and just study the card and write down some things, some words or phrases that you get when you look at the card too. I just think it's so beautiful. The quality and the reading and the connection that those cards, all of your cards make. I just love it. I love it. I'm so much I really appreciate your expertise there, Scott, and I'm really loving these readings too. I'm learning
Me
as every
too.
I'm
I
learning
am
as
too.
everybody's going
I'm
along.
learning from you. So
Hey, Craig Dixon is here. Hey, Craig. So nice to see you. I hope he's saying that he's resting today. He's been sick. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling better soon. I hope you don't have the C, Craig. Sorry to hear that. But I'm glad that you're resting and listening. So hopefully we'll make you laugh and put a smile on your face. And yeah, it's important to rest, you guys. So thank you very much. So next I have Morella and then I have Nana D. And we'll see where we are. We'll see where the time lets us go. Um, oh, Morella would like a message from Reno. He's saying you're a wonderful mother. You're doing a great job.
mm,
He's there. He's your support and your cheerleader. He's doing everything he can from the other side. He wants you to know to trust your instincts and the decisions that you're making are the best decisions you can make at the time in the for each and every decision it's something different. And he wants you to trust yourself that you have good instincts. He wants you to know that he sees that there's ups and downs. He sees that there are trying times where you just wish that he was there again, and he understands that. And it's okay to have these moments. He's saying he's talking to the kids. And I think that he's reminding me of one time that I said that do the kids come over and say, I love you, mom? And it's him like sort of just nudging them to do that. And you said that, yes. I think that that was a reading that I did for you one time in the past. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. So she says, makes total sense. And she says, oh, well, I just told him that this morning that, oh my gosh, wow. He definitely hears you. And he's saying that you are doing your best to hear and understand him. And he's saying that he's talking like through your heart and through your um there's something that comes from inside, like I feel like it's an instinct or a nudge or a feeling or an impression, like you feel a certain way or you decide something, but he's helping you to feel this way. And like I said before, I don't know, is this show or last show, I was on with Ivana earlier, and our bodies are antennas to a degree for the other side, for your spirit guides, angels, and loved ones. And they talk to us and they make us feel a certain way or give us encouragement so that we're guided or that we're encouraged or that we feel a gut instinct or that we feel, motivated. These things they can do and they can influence us by either a suggestion or an impression. So trust that. Trust that. Um, so I'm just going to go ahead and stop there. But he's always by your side, and you're doing a great job, and you're doing a phenomenal job um, listening and conversing and communicating. And it has to do with your acceptance of this new um I don't know if you know who Pamela is. Who's this Pamela girl? Let me see. I gotta tell you who this Pamela girl is. And you probably know who she is. It's called Love, Life and Love After Death. Oh, geez, I don't see her name. It says Pam, and maybe it's Pam Johnson, Pam and Alan Johnson. It's Life and Love After Death. And let me see if that's the name of her. Supernatural Love, and her name is Pamela Johnson. She is an amazing psychic medium. She has her own show. I just saw her being interviewed, and I saw her a little while ago. Her husband passed, and she stayed in communication with him and is now an amazing psychic medium herself. So it's Pam Johnson. I don't know if anybody can, I don't want to pop it in there, but if anybody wants to get that link, it's Supernatural Love is the name of her book, I believe. Her name is Pamela Johnson, and she has a Facebook and a YouTube. I would highly recommend connecting with her, and she teaches you how to connect with your loved ones and have a ongoing communication with your loved ones from the other side. She's phenomenal. She's really very good. I was like, what? Who's this lady? Who's that? What is she talking about? And I'm like, oh yeah, I think I remember her. What's the oh hi, Crime After Crime. Nice to see you. Um, yeah, look that up. Look that up and let me know because I think that'll be an amazing resource for you, Marilla. And my spirit guides have been telling me to share the resources that I find with you because I can't be everything to everybody. Is what they tell me because I can't. I mean, I would love to be an expert in that, but I it's just not um, my forte. But they want me to steer you in the direction of those who are. Um, she said, "I will trust Jean." Thank you. Jackie, I needed this today for sure, for sure. And Marilla says, "I have goosebumps all over." Okay. Good, Marilla. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad. Okay, so you go back to her message from Reno and Scott. How about you? Let's go to Scott and see what Scott has for you. Magical messages.
That's a follow, definitely. But I got the Ace of Pentacles for you. So see how he's kind of holding it behind? Um, the hand, instead of it being outstretched, to me, it looks like it's kind of being behind. So I think he's telling you that there's an opportunity on its way for you because all these cards say opportunity. You got the Queen of Pentacles, and she is, self-care, self-love. So of course he wants you to keep doing that. We've read on you about that, time and time again. So he's telling you again, make sure you're taking care of yourself, make sure you're doing that self-love because he loves you very, very much and wants to see the best for you. And you can only do your best if you're loving yourself and taking care of yourself. And that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Um, he's saying that there is a better place for you to go towards. I almost questioned if it was a location, but he was saying that not necessarily. It's just for you to go forward with him and just trust him and just go forward with the way that you feel is right to you. Trust your intuition, but go slow as well. Take your time and just be there for this. It's interesting. He's on a zebra. It's the only knight, of course, in this deck too. That's on a zebra. It's because the zebra is not really a riding animal that much. You don't see people riding zebras, and the reason why is because he's going slow and methodical and taking an animal that'll go slow and get him through the race at a methodical pace, but at the right pace. And so there's that. And then right after that, person on a horse, person on a horse. So traveling, something about traveling. I think he might want you to think about vacationing. And if you don't have the money, that's okay. You can at least think about it and start making plans about where you'd like to go and manifest that into action. Because I think he wants to show you the world, and he didn't have the chance to show you that, so he wants you to see that either on your own or with someone, maybe your girls, maybe planning something where you're traveling. And that just hit me after I picked up these cards. But I, I really think he wants you to go someplace. And even if that's, go outside of the house every once in a while, he wants you to go and see the beauty of the world and see what he sees from his point of view. So that's what I got there.
Oh, geez. She said Scott, you're right. She's done some astral travel with him. Could it be
Yeah.
that? He
Yes.
shows me places.
Yes. That is awesome. Yes. I totally agree.
That's wonderful. Beautiful. Yep, I saw you in that boat with him and the swords all around, and he was steering the boat. He was guiding you, and
Hmm.
yeah, he's really he's an amazing soul, and you two are meant to experience this multidimensional type of connection as well. Yeah, really cool, isn't it? Oh, she says, I have goosebumps again. That's him letting you know that he's there. When you have those goosebumps, that's his soul letting you know that he's close by you. Hmm. And it's raising your vibration. Uh, oh, the
One was in a
one
boat.
of your trips was in a boat. Oh,
Wow. It's
yeah.
amazing.
That is so cool, Morella. Make sure you write it down or record it, like just, talking to your phone or something and record it because it's easy. It does slip away from us sometimes. It's hard to remember these things. Oh, and Warrior Girl says the symbolism for zebra, balance and harmony, Native American shamanism. Zebras symbolize balance, agility, and clarity. The blending of black and white stripes in zebras is said to mimic the yin yang symbol.
Yeah,
Wow.
that makes sense. Thank you, Warrior Girl.
That's really, really cool. Thank you. All right, so Nana D is next, and let's see what Nana D says. I have many loves pass in the last few loved ones pass in the last few years. Am I crazy or am I feeling them push me towards my path? It's scary. I don't I think that yes, a lot of our loved ones do come through and sort of give us a feeling of urgency, a feeling of how did I like you feel compelled to do something. I know that when my aunt passed, she was on me every day, and what I just felt this need to go and to help my uncle, and I'm like, all right, I'm going. And then every day she would be like, go help him. I'm like, I'm helping him. I got to go on Wednesday. But I felt this urgency, this nudging, this compelled to do this. And my husband's like, you don't clean like that around here. Why are you going over to your uncle's house and cleaning like that down there, And it was that she had just passed. He was just beside himself. He didn't have anybody there to help him, and he was quite a, if you don't mind me saying, a little bit of a pack rat. And he needed help. He needed help badly. And my aunt nudged me and encouraged me and I felt compelled. I did. And I told my husband that, but it was a very strong feeling. And you say it's scary, but it's not really scary. It's unfamiliar and it's not spooky. It's like where is this coming from? They are encouraging you, they are directing you, they're saying this is the path, whatever, they're just like hollering to you that they can communicate this to you. Um we all have free will. It's up to you whether or not you want to follow those nudges. And I feel like they have your back, and you can ask them. You can say, "Look, you guys, this is way too much for me to feel every day. This is overwhelming to me, and I don't have my own thoughts. I need to think this through. Please step back, and if I need you to come in stronger, I'll ask you to come in stronger." But really, there is like a finite window sometimes for us to get something done. And I do know that there was a miracle that followed that, all that stuff that happened, that everybody was urging me to do something really fast. And yeah, a strong feeling like being pulled. You're right. I did in my solar plexus. Wow, Arlene, did you have that too?
Mm.
That's really a good description. And Nana D says she feels it in her art. But it's definitely something that they can do, and they do it for our highest good. But we are always in control, and we have free will. And you can ask them to step back. It is your choice. Eventually, the strong urges and nudges and pulling will subside. If you don't respond, they'll understand that you're just not responding. But I'm letting you know that when you follow these types of nudges and guidance that is that strong, there are so many rewards on the other side. Whatever it is that you feel encouraged, pulled, directed, uh, compelled to do, this is a really strong. It's like it. It's really a beautiful thing. There are miracles on the other side, and there are many blessings on the other side. Trust your instincts and try not to. It's sort of like it's not your, if it's outside of your normal personality or normal, and I think they're just urging you to do this. I feel like they know what's coming for you. Whatever it is that you feel pulled to, I would, if you feel comfortable, consider following the guidance. It's really a special thing. And when it's no longer there, you're going to say, remember when all that was happening to me? Remember when I was being guided like every day and having that really strong direction? Where did all that go? There's a finite time that will be there. It won't be forever, but you can control how strong it is and how frequent it is. And you can just ask them, this is overwhelming me. Please step back, or, please slow down, or remind me in a different way. But yeah, it's a good nudge. She second guesses herself, and I do understand that, but um, it was one of the most magical times in my life because I don't feel that anymore. There was a definite guidance from many of my loved ones on the other side throughout this entire ordeal until my uncle was in a retirement home and safe and sound. Did it subside? And um, it was intense while I was going through it, but it was so rewarding and magical, and it's just something I'll never forget. So good for you, Nana D. And she says, I understand this. Thank you. So let's see what Scott's cards come up with. Scott, what did you get?
Well, there's a special one special card in this deck. This is the Black Light, and it is the Trip and Swirl. And you got the Trip and Swirl. And I pulled this when I first got this deck, and I pulled it for my whole week. And had no idea, so I contacted the creator, and he gave me a definition of what the Trip and Swirl is. And there are now several squirrels in decks that I found out what it meant because I lived through the week and it was just crazy things happening. It was just bananas, the things that were happening. It wasn't me, it was things that were happening, circumstances. So, no, you're not crazy. This is just something that you're going through right now. And it's going to feel like it's a crazy energy coming in with so many people, that have passed in the past, the last few years. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. But you've got good cards here. The energy is just going to feel a little bit crazy for a while, but it doesn't stay that way. You've got the moon, so maybe a little bit of shadow work would help you. I noticed that you put like the moons on both sides of the smiley faces in your message, so you're getting the moon right back, saying, hey, you might need to do a little bit of shadow work. And that's okay. I love the moon card because it gives us a chance to strengthen our weaknesses and make our low vibrations into high vibrations. Okay. And then you got the Queen of Swords. So, like I said, good cards here. This is perhaps they are letting you know that your path is one that you have gifts, and one of your gifts could be that you're psychic. And this is the psychic card, in my opinion. And I pull it and I say the same thing. And I've never had anybody say, no, I don't think that's it. I really think that you have some psychic ability. And so whether you choose to delve into that or not is up to you, but I really do think you have that. Then you got the King of Swords, and this is using your mind and your intellect to just basically do what you know is right. They just want you to follow that. I'm talking about the ones that have passed. And then you got the Sun with the creepy little baby. But and you do shadow work naturally. Oh, I love that. I love that. I can learn from you from that. Um, the sun is the opposite of the shadow work. So you got the moon and the sun. So just know that you can turn those negative vibrations into something positive and keep them there. And this is the last card I got for you because I think it's a beautiful ending. That you are on the right path. You're not on a wrong path. You're not going crazy. You're not going nuts. It's just being nuts around you right now with the energy. I don't mean you're making people nuts. I'm just saying it's the energy is like that. Okay, so that's what I got for you.
I love that tripping squirrel. I love that.
Yeah,
And I love that you contacted the creator saying, what the
yeah.
heck is this
What
tripping
is that?
squirrel?
Because well, I didn't until I pulled it for my week, and then I was like, "What? What does this mean?" So yeah.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. And we had a VIP stop by, and Wisdom Seeker Joan says, such great readings from you both. I've been lurking and working. Thank you, Joan. Thank you for stopping by. That really means a lot to us.
Thank you,
And thank
Joan.
you for your compliments. We really appreciate that. And and she said, no, it's on point for sure. So, and she
Awesome.
says, that's what I needed. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful, Nana D. So thank you very much. And that's going to be our show for today. Thank you very much. I have much packing to do and a big giant show, the biggest show of the year. And I'm reading a room for 70 people, Scott. Did I tell you
Oh
that?
my gosh, no. 70?
Well, they have rooms for 40
Oh,
people, they have
no.
rooms for 50 people, and then they have rooms for 70 people. And you never know which room you're in. And I'm in the room for 70 people. So hopefully I'll just ask them to come up front and there won't be 70 people in there. But who
Well,
knows?
you'll do great. You do great no matter what you do. So you're going to do great.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And this was another amazing show with you, Scott. I love the connection. I love the vibration. I love the questions and the energy of the chat. And it's really very enjoyable to be in a collaboration with you, Scott. Thank you so very much for coming on to my show. And I love it when Scott is he treats me so well when he's the host and I'm on his channel next. And I love being a guest on your channel. You're just so very kind and generous.
Same to you.
Uh,
Same to you.
so Wisdom Seeker Gene goes big time. He'll be fabulous. Thanks, Joan. You know I'll be shaking in my boots. You always do. It's a little different, but once spirit starts coming through, I'll be fine. But oh my gosh. All right. So thank you all. And Scott, are you going to be on later on this evening?
I actually have a Zoom at 7 o'clock for members only. So if you're not a member, go head over to my channel and you can subscribe and get a membership, and then you can join the Zoom. We always have lots of fun. There was like over 20 people last time, so I think it's going to be fun again tonight. So that'll be at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
That sounds like so much fun. Wonderful. Well, thank you again, everybody. And we will see you again next time. Have a wonderful evening. Happy Saturday, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.